Good evening. I'm Anjali Swami. Welcome to Para TV News. In breaking news, Donald Trump requests a judge to halt sentencing in the hush money case. While Congress certifies his election victory, Trump suggests a U.S Canada merger after Trudeau's resignation. Gun training surges among LGBTQ groups fearing persecution. In health news, the U.S. reports its first human bird flu death in Louisiana. Science educators are honored for advocating compassion in classrooms nationwide. In Indian news, PM Modi lauds a letter from President Biden, while CM Atishi criticizes BJP for hindering AAP's progress in Delhi. Rahul Gandhi questions the government's national security strategy amid rising soldier casualties. And BJP proposes renaming India Gate to Bharat Mata Dwar. Internationally, a devastating earthquake hits Tibet, holy city. Former President Donald Trump has filed a motion requesting a judge to halt sentencing in the criminal hush money case. His legal team argues procedural errors and bias during the trial undermined its fairness. Prosecutors insist the evidence is overwhelming and that the motion is an attempt to delay justice. The case centered on payments made to silence allegations during Trump's 2016 campaign has sharply divided public opinion. Critics accuse Trump of using his influence to evade accountability. Legal experts say the outcome could set a precedent for handling high-profile cases. Supporters argue the trial was politically motivated. A ruling on the motion is expected in the coming days. This case remains a focal point in Trump's legal battles as he prepares for his second term. The U.S. Congress has formally certified Donald Trump's victory, clearing the way for his January 20 inauguration. Despite legal challenges and a contentious election cycle, the certification solidifies Trump's return to the presidency. Republican leaders hailed the outcome as a testament to democratic resilience, while Democrats vowed to hold the administration accountable. Trump called the certification a victory for the American people and promised to prioritize economic recovery and national security in his second term. The process was marred by debates over election integrity, though no evidence of widespread fraud has been found. Observers anticipate significant policy shifts under Trump's renewed leadership. Preparations for the inauguration are underway amidst heightened security. Donald Trump took to Truth Social to react to Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau's resignation, suggesting a merger between the US and Canada. Trump claimed many Canadians would support the idea, pointing to economic challenges and trade deficits as reasons for integration. The statement sparked an outrage in Canada, with leaders reaffirming the nation's sovereignty and independence. Critics dismissed the proposal as unrealistic and provocative. Social media reactions range from humor to strong opposition, highlighting cultural and political differences between the two countries. Analysts view Trump's remarks as an attempt to shift attention toward his unconventional diplomatic style. The suggestion has reignited debate on U.S.-Canada relations in a post-Trudeau era. LGBTQ groups across the U.S. are reporting a sharp increase in gun training memberships amid fears of persecution and violence. Organizations like Pink Pistols and Liberal Gun Club are seeing heightened demand for self-defense education. The trend follows rising concerns over potential policy changes under the Trump administration. Members cite personal safety as their primary motivation, while critics warn of the risks associated with increased firearm ownership. Advocacy groups emphasize the importance of gun safety and responsible training. The phenomenon reflects broader societal tensions around security and marginalized communities. Experts call for open dialogue to address safety concerns without exasperating polarization. This surge underscores the intersection of civil rights and gun ownership debates. Louisiana has reported the first human bird flu death in the U.S., raising alarm among public health officials. The victim, a 53-year-old poultry worker, contracted the virus after prolonged exposure to infected birds. The Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, CDC, is working with state health authorities to monitor potential outbreaks. Experts emphasize that the virus does not currently pose a significant threat to the general population. Health officials are urging poultry workers to follow strict safety protocols. The case highlights the importance of early detection and response to zoonotic diseases. Global health agencies are closely watching for signs of wider transmission. Vaccination campaigns targeting high-risk groups are being considered. Public awareness efforts are underway to prevent panic. Science educators from across the country were recognized for their dedication to compassion in science education by the National Humane Science Education Program, AnimaLearn. Ganesh Tiwari, a high school science teacher at Nogales High School in Nogales, Arizona, was named AnimaLearn's 2024 Humane Science Educator of the Year. Tiwari earned the top honor for his innovative teaching methods, incorporating augmented reality systems to replace animal dissection. His compassionate approach has inspired students while setting a new benchmark for humane science education. AnimaLearn also awarded honorable mentions to 3 exceptional educators: Lauren Ortega from William A. Pearson School in South Leon, Michigan, Tammy Hakanason from the Integrated Arts Academy in Chaska, Minnesota, and Dr. Jacqueline Foy from Hamilton High School in Hamilton, New Jersey. AnimaLearn director Nicole Green praised these educators, stating they stand out as a role model, not just for their students, but also to their peers in the field of science education. Ganesh Tiwari expressed his gratitude, emphasizing the importance of respecting all living organisms to maintain ecological balance and harmony in nature. His pioneering efforts demonstrate that compassionate education and academic excellence go hand in hand. Prime Minister Narendra Modi acknowledged a personal letter from U.S. President Joe Biden, delivered by National Security Advisor Jake Sullivan. The letter praised the growing strategic partnership between India and the U.S., highlighting collaboration on clean energy, technology, and defense. Modi expressed gratitude, emphasizing the importance of shared democratic values and mutual goals. Analysts view the exchange as a reaffirmation of the nation's strong bilateral ties amid global challenges. The communication underscores the deepening relationship between two of the world's largest democracies. Observers anticipate strengthened cooperation in upcoming diplomatic engagements. Modi hailed the letter as a testament to the nation's commitment to addressing global issues together. Delhi Chief Minister Atishi accused BJP of hindering AAP's governance by arresting key leaders, including former Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal. She claimed BJP's actions stalled critical projects, including Yamuna cleaning and pollution control efforts. Atishi highlighted AAP's achievements in education and healthcare, challenging BJP to match their work in other states. She called on the central government to convene a meeting to tackle Delhi's air pollution crisis collaboratively. BJP dismissed the allegations as excuses for unfulfilled promises. Analysts believe Atishi's remarks signal an aggressive campaign strategy for upcoming elections. The political tension underscores the high stakes in Delhi's governance battle. Congress leader Rahul Gandhi criticized the government over rising soldier casualties in a Naxal attack in Bijapur, Chhattisgarh, questioning its ability to ensure national security. His comments followed reports of increased martyrdom in border conflicts. Gandhi accused the government of failing to provide adequate resources and strategic support to the armed forces. BJP leaders dismissed his remarks as politically motivated, defending their defense policies. Analysts see this as part of Congress's effort to target BJP on governance and security. The issue had reignited debates over defense priorities and resource allocation. Opposition leaders are demanding greater transparency and accountability from the government. National security remains a central topic in political discourse. BJP's Minority Morcha has proposed renaming India Gate as Bharat Mata Dwar, citing a desire to honor India's cultural heritage. Supporters see the move as a symbolic gesture reflecting national pride, while critics argue it distracts from pressing governance issues. The proposal has sparked widespread debate, with opposition leaders accusing BJP of cultural tokenism. Historians caution against erasing colonial-era landmarks without preserving their historical significance. Social media reactions are sharply divided, highlighting differing perspectives on India's identity. The government has not yet commented on the proposal. Observers see the debate as a reflection of broader ideological divides in Indian politics. In international news, at least 95 people were killed and over 100 injured after a 6.8 magnitude earthquake struck Dingri County near Tibet's holy city of Lhasa on Tuesday, according to Chinese state media. The quake, with a focal depth of 10 kilometers, caused widespread destruction, including damage to historical and religious sites. The U.S. Geological Survey recorded the quake as 7.1 magnitude, emphasizing the seismic vulnerability of the India-Eurasia plate boundary. Rescue teams are working to locate survivors, but power and communication disruptions are complicating efforts. The region has a history of devastating earthquakes, with 10 major events recorded in the past century within 250 kilometers. Authorities are on high alert for aftershocks as relief operations continue. That concludes today's news on Bharat TV. For more updates on these stories and others, visit our website or follow us on social media. I'm Anjali Swami, and we'll see you next time.